Welcome in. Brett, how are you doing, Brett? Can you unmute yourself, say hi?
To Clinton, everyone. Good morning from Colorado Springs.
Oh, fantastic.
So
Colorado
happy to
Springs.
be here.
What's the weather like there today?
At the moment it's about 78 degrees and sunny. It'll get up to be 94, 95 today. But the beauty with Colorado is tonight it'll be 58, 59, 60 at night. It's
Oh,
spectacular.
so beautiful. Now we need to know. Now we know where we need to do one of our ancient secrets family reunions.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Speaking of which,
Good morning.
we have great news. We have dates set. I don't know, Joseph or Susan. Are we making that announcement that it's happening?
Sure. Why
Uh,
not?
yeah, why not? Let's do it. It's, we have our date set for our next Ancient Secrets family reunion. What is it, Joseph? I just
It
thought of it.
is next June 6th through the 13th, give or take.
All right, mark your calendars, June 6th to 13th
The
in
first
Ashland.
full week of June.
Yeah, first week of June, Ashland, Mount Shasta. So most of you know this Ancient Secret Sunday Global Healing Miracle Call. We celebrate all the amazing things that have come through this ancient lineage on how we can heal ourselves. So this book, Ancient Secrets of a Master Healer, subtitle A Western Skeptic, an Eastern Master, and Life's Greatest Secrets. It's really humbling and exciting to see it in so many languages. And we just announced a couple new languages, and we have on the call Libor. I don't know if you can unmute yourself, Libor, but I want to celebrate this amazing man who completed the book in, I don't know, let's see if we can help Libor unmute. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. Fantastic.
Hello.
Hello. Fantastic. And can you share everyone what language you helped translate the book into?
I translated it into Slovakia language.
Slovakian. Fantastic. When I shared with some of my friends that it was in Slovakian, they were so happy. I don't know, they almost cried because they couldn't believe in their language it was finally completed. What was that journey like for you, Libor?
I learned a few new things, and I'm very happy I can do that, and that I can help you with it.
Yeah. Can you share the title in Slovakian? How do you speak it in Slovakian? I wish I had a Slovakian copy of it with me, but how do you say the title in Slovakian?
Starodávne tajomstvá majstra liečiteľa.
Wow. And then the opening quote, I didn't come to teach you, I came to love you, love will teach you. Can you share that in Slovakian? Pulling it up.
Neprišiel som ťa učiť, prišiel som s láskou. Láska ťa naučí.
Wow. So good. I don't know why that makes me so happy, but hearing even that one in all these languages is, I don't know, it does something that we're succeeding in this planet to have that, even that single message go out. And really that's the basis of this call is letting love guide. So even more important, I don't think there's an accident you're here on this call. And if you're here today, you have a very special treat because we have Gary Malkin and Hope Fitzgerald guiding us on a musical feast that I think can, ease any aching heart. The last two Sunday calls were a lot about loss, about people that we've loved who have passed and celebrating them and honoring them. And at the same time, how do we integrate that inside of us so that way we really live fully this gift of this life? So Libor, first of all, if someone can spotlight Libor, is it okay if we send you a lot of love for all the love you put into this and the people who have benefited? So let's put our hands together like this. I don't know how to say this in Slovakian, but essentially, Libor, we want to say, we love you and we're with you. I love you and I'm with you.
Milujem vás a som s vami.
So good. Anyone else want to come to Slovakia with me and we go launch the book there? I don't know. I know probably Michael Smith is up for that. He's always up for a good adventure. But we'll plan sometime, Libor, where we come and we do some official book launch in each of the places. It was really fun also to be having so many people that I know and love that I'm sending the book in Hebrew to. And I don't know if Rabbi Robbins, he was going to join the call. Anyone see Rabbi Robbins on the call today? He may be joining a little bit later. And then we have, oh, good. I'm going to see if a special guest that we're at with us at the last in Ashland. Hey, you made it 8 a.m. Pacific this time.
Hi.
Hi.
We're here.
We made it. And today, since you were asking about the weather in Colorado, we're in Montana, and today we are setting a record at 111.
Wow.
Hottest day in Billings, Montana.
Do you have any cool bodies of water nearby that you can submerge yourself in?
No, it's all relative. Because last week we were at the piercing, the crow ceremony, sacred ceremony, and it was hot as can be. And these guys were in the sweat lodge as well. And
Wow.
yesterday, we were talking to people yesterday, and we said, 111, we're from Tucson. That's just a hot day.
Yeah, that's a Tuesday.
That's not a big deal.
This is supposed to be setting a record today, so yeah.
Their record is your normal.
Yeah.
Well, it's high normal. That's why we came to
Tucson's
Montana.
actually cooler today than
You brought
Montana.
You brought it with you. Well, what I also know is you brought with you lots of love, magic, miracles. So for those who were in Ashland with us, we didn't know this amazing couple before, but raise your hand if you're in Ashland and something that this amazing couple did changed your life. I see a lot of hands up. You so remarkable. And then that phrase you gave us, can you share that phrase again, that beautiful phrase that we started speaking to each other?
Yes, but let me tell you where it came from first. We were visiting the grandmothers in the Dragoon Mountains in southern Arizona. And all of these ladies were probably 70, 80 or more. They had a place called Cielo en Tierra, which means heaven on earth. And they were very spiritually developed. And one of them was a Christine nun for 50 years. And I went to visit her, and I shared with her a prayer that I do. And then she said, would you be open to me showing you this greeting? And I said, lovely. Yeah, definitely. And we ended up, she said, the greeting is done like this. Our hands are, instead of having our hands together, our hands are out, and we're saluting each other as we look at each other, and we say, Ya Azim. And Ya Azim means how beautifully God is manifest in you.
Oh, so good. It's so beautiful. All right, so this with a couple of people. So and that's perfect. It came from the grandmothers. We just had a Golden Angel Council call this week, which was so profound and so beautiful. We have some new Golden Angels that have joined. In fact, if you could just spotlight Ronnie Aiden just for a second. This is just like one example of an amazing woman who has, touched all of our lives, who's known her and just been like I don't know. I learned more about her backstory from Heidi, who also has touched all of our lives. But I'd like, Steve, can you join us in saying this for Ronnie? So I just spotlighted Ronnie. Ronnie, can you say hi real quick?
Hello, everybody.
Okay. So whether you know her or not, you can already tell this magical golden angel, So together like this. And say the phrase one more time so we say it correctly.
Sure. Hands up, like you just had your hands up, Ronnie. And the expression is, as I'm sending energy to you, the expression is Ya Azim. Ya Azim. And Ya Azim means how beautifully God is manifest in you.
Oh, thank you.
Together. So Ronnie, this is for you. Ya Azim. How beautiful is God manifest in you?
Oh, thank you. Back to you.
All I don't know if Libor, are you still on? I want to do this to this amazing.
Clint, I also have somebody I want to let know is in the room on my speakerphone because he has trouble with Zoom. So when you get a chance, let me say that.
Okay. Let's do first of all to Libor. I just want to spotlight you for everyone. So let's do again one more time. Ya Azim. Beautifully.
Ya Azim. How beautifully God is manifest in you.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
Like I could do this all day with everyone on the call. All right, but let's on your phone. I can't wait to hear. I have an idea who it may be, but go ahead and please.
Is that me? You were talking to me, Clint?
Yeah.
I just want to say my brother Steve is on my speakerphone because he has trouble with Zoom, and I wanted you guys all to know he's listening in. You might want to all say hello to him.
Yeah. Hey, Steve.
Steve.
Hi, Clint. Hi, everybody.
Hi, Steve.
Speaking of Tucson, Arizona, also he knows the other Steve that was just speaking.
Hi, Steve. Yeah.
Hi, Steve. Ya Azim, Steve. Hi.
The opportunity to just be in Tucson and meet with Stephen Malkin. So let's all put our hands together, even though he's on speakerphone.
Oh, Stephen Malkin.
Yeah.
Stephen Malcolm, not only can I say Ya Azim to you and know it from the depth of my heart, but Stephen, I love you.
Yeah, you too, Stevie. You too, Steve.
About miracle connections.
Does he actually know you, Steve?
They know each other.
Yeah. He was my dentist friend. Yeah.
Oh my God, I didn't know. Well, nice. I didn't know you before, Steve, so I'll look forward to meeting you.
Yeah, he's a great guy. Great guy.
We don't normally do this, but I want to actually go into break. I know this will be a little bit complicated, Cornelia, but I just invite everyone to get on your camera if you can. We're going to go into breakout rooms with 3 people in each breakout room, just to have a chance to say Ya Azim to each person who's there, you know? And we'll just do this in a couple minutes because we have such a big program planned today, but I just think it's good if everyone gets a chance to be acknowledged and recognized in this way. Cornelia, you can... Right before that, Robin, can you put a disclaimer just real quick? We just make sure everyone knows that, you know, although there's so many healing, beautiful things that happen on this call, it's not we're not giving medical advice. If you have a medical challenge, definitely meet with your medical professional. But if you want to experience vibrant health, unlimited energy, and peace of mind, then why not do an experiment and follow these ancient secrets? So good, now you can take that down. So it's just be really quick. But inside of these breakout rooms, all you're just gonna do is say your name, and maybe like one thing you're grateful for. Actually, maybe even that's a little bit going to take a little bit too much time. But if you have extra time, but just say your name and then go around and take turns saying to each person, Ya Azim. How beautifully is God manifest in you? Okay, so go ahead, Cornelia. And we're just going to come out in 2 minutes. You're not going to have much time. We'll do that together. Okay, so go ahead, Cornelia. Open the breakout rooms. Come on.
The recording has stopped.
Good morning or good evening, but depending on where you are, Sayoban? How do you say your name? You're muted.
Hey, Robin, how are you? It's Siobhan.
I'm very good. How do you say your name?
Azim.
Ya Azim. Ya Azim. How do you say your name?
Siobhan.
Siobhan?
Siobhan.
Siobhan.
Yeah.
Siobhan.
Yeah. It's written in Irish. It's an Irish name.
It helps a lot because there's a lot going on in the beginning of the call with different people.
Yeah.
And I do it because they were going to stop because there wasn't enough support. I'm like, well, no, I can help.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, good for you, Mrs. Magoo.
Yes.
Yeah, great.
I love these calls.
So yeah. The last 2 weeks have been really powerful. And I've had two close deaths. Good friends of mine, partners died in the last 2 weeks. So it was really helpful. Always so helpful.
This meeting is being recorded.
Good time. Oh, fantastic. Where are you joining from and how did you hear about us?
I first heard about you when I saw your video based on what Lee Carroll had said.
Oh, I love Lee Carroll. Wow.
And consequently, I got the book, bought the book, went to a pulse reading in Delaware recently with my daughter, Julia.
Not on the call. That's so powerful. Carol shared a similar situation with her daughter.
Yeah. So that's how I found it, and so we both had readings, and we're both following the protocol we've given, at least as best as we can. We're living about half hour apart from one another.
Well, let's put our hands together for John. And what's your daughter's name?
Julia.
Do this for both John and Julia. John and Julia, Ya Azim. How beautiful.
Yeah, Azim.
Yeah, Azim. Yeah, Azim. Yeah.
Azim.
Yeah, Azim.
Ya Azim.
Azim. Yeah.
Azim.
Azim.
Yeah.
I don't speak Native American Arabic.
Ya
so take it.
Azim. Ya Azim.
Okay, good.
Darling, I don't speak Native American or Arabic, so please take my wonderful imperfect love or leave it on a table. Your call.
You're really wonderful. I'm so glad you're here.
Thank you.
Okay. So Hila, I just want to welcome you. You can come on camera if you feel like it. But I love that you're joining this.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. I'm camera shy, so let's not. But I'm glad to be here and appreciate you having this call. Many love to everyone on the call. And yeah, Azim. Azim is Arabic, which means great, actually. In Arabic means great. So I don't know if it's come from that root, but that's an Arabic word. So
people don't know it. So Hila, I don't know, maybe she doesn't want. It's okay if I share about what you're doing with the orphan kids every month?
No.
I won't share that.
This is it's between me and my God. So no, please. But I thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you very much. And I love you and your heart and things.
Thank you. Same. Likewise. Thank you.
Just say to her, to Sohila, Ya Azim.
Yeah, Azim.
Yeah, Azim.
Yeah,
Azim.
Yeah, Azim, back to all of you and your loved ones as well.
Now we're gonna actually transition into the bulk of the call. Really so happy that Gary and Hope are here. We can do it one of two ways, Gary. Do you want me to play the song that I wrote with the pictures first at the beginning or at the end? What's your intuition on that?
Because I haven't heard the song, I think I want to defer that to Hope.
Okay.
Just that decision since she's heard it.
That's a very good question.
If it's celebratory.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to.
Yeah, I think what it does is it'll anchor people into people that we've recognized from the past, but in a way that lifts. And so
let's do
it at the beginning then.
Yeah, that's good. And then I'll go right into the transformance.
Perfect.
It. Yeah, good. I can't wait to hear it, Clint.
It's beautiful.
Right. Yeah, so for those who were on the call 2 weeks ago, we were celebrating some people we love, like Dr. Todd and Cole, who have transitioned and left their body. And what it did for me is it triggered lots of other thoughts of people like my sister who took her life, and other people I love, like Dr. Naram, and a pattern in me where I was asking questions like, what else could I have done to have helped them while they were alive? But those questions are not helpful in some ways. And so, Dr. Ram says the power of our lives depends on the power of our questions. And so I started instead asking, what did their love make alive in me? And how can I live those things? And through that, this song came. And so I started remembering other people in our community who we've loved and who have transitioned. And so you'll see a lot of pictures you recognize, maybe some you don't. but we put that song now to images, Rodell and I. And Rodell, if you can just go ahead and pull up that, and we'll just go ahead and start.
And Clint, how was this song generated? Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Go for it. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah. I wrote the music, and then we put it to these images. So this is the first time, other than the Golden Angel Call, and that you're going to see this.
I've spent years collecting fingerprints from souls who walk beside me. Some stayed for a season, some stayed for a storm. Some taught me who I could be. A teacher in the mountains, a friend beneath the stars, a woman who saw straight through me and loved the broken parts. I thought love was holding on. I thought loss meant something failed. But time keeps teaching softer lessons, carried on a quieter trail. The love remains, though the story changes form. Like an ember after fire, like a shelter after storm. The love remains, not as possession, not as pain, just a blessing moving through me, long after names and faces change. Faces change. I used to count the conversations I never got to have, the roads I didn't travel, the futures that I mapped. But grief has its own wisdom, and tears have their own prayer. They teach me every sacred needing leaves a piece of heaven there. What if nothing went wrong? What if this was always true? Some people come to change your life, not stay and see it through. The love remains, though the chapter finds its end, in the laughter, in the lessons, in the ways we still extend. The love remains like moonlight on an empty road. Every soul I've ever cherished, still alive inside my own. My father's hands are in my courage. My sister's smile still finds my eyes. The teachers live inside the questions. The dreamers live inside the tries. And all the ones I've had to release have not been lost to time somehow. They're standing on the path behind me, whispering gently, keep going now. I don't need to carry everyone, I don't need to make it right. I can thank them for the journey and still walk into my life. The love remains in the gardens that I tend, in the people yet to meet me, in the songs I haven't penned. Oh, the love remains, not unfinished, not undone, just becoming something larger in the heart of everyone. So here's to those who changed me, to every soul who came. Nothing holy is ever wasted, and the love remains. The love remains.
Oh,
Well, that really opens us up into a perfect place to start this conversation today. And I know Gary wanted to play something. I don't know that we need it now, but
Well, I mean, just first of all, I'm so moved by that song.
incredible song.
I'm just so moved. Thank you. I really want to know more about the origins of that, Clint, because I never knew you could write a song like that. I'm not sure how that happened, but I'm so grateful it did, because I want to ask your permission if I can take that on and learn it and spread it around the world if I can. I'd love that honor if I can.
Yeah.
That is a song I can't say words cannot be spoken how moving that was to me. Thank you.
yeah, it was really special watching it with this group too, because this group is just full of so much love, like the people that we've loved. And even, watching Rick's face as Roxanne came up, and like all the different people that we've loved who we haven't even pictured that have come through. And I don't know, it's like it was it caught me off guard as well.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've never heard a song before that hasn't been addressed quite like that. You know what I mean? There was a place in the universe that was waiting for that song to serve humanity.
Yeah.
And the way every aspect of it, Clint, it's medicine for a place that has not yet been served as well as that serves it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, Hope?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean, I have constant goosebumps, and it's changed, it's accommodating our 25 to 30 minutes, but we need to, because this is so related, right?
Yeah.
This is about turning into the grief, making friends with. So as a way of being present, I do want to begin with the precious, unless you don't think it's necessary.
I don't think it's necessary. I think we're all very present right now.
Yeah, okay, agreed.
And,
Can we download the song?
I'll post it soon, and I'll send the link for everyone.
Clint, thank you. Maybe we have a session sometime where I can find out more about the origins of the.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it came through a lot of grief and then birthed into something like this. Yeah.
I love you so much.
Likewise. Thank you, and Hope for guiding us now through what happens when we face this grief. You know.
Go ahead, Hope.
well, I believe, and I think you probably do too, that no emotion is wasted here in our humanity, in our human form. Every emotion has its gift. And that includes even the ones that are of a lower vibration, even, because it gives us an opportunity to choose something different. And it's once we taste an emotion, let's say like envy or something like that, we can go, oh, gee, I don't like how that feels. And so now I have an opportunity to choose something different. But it's important to have touched that and to know that in some way so that we can then develop compassion for those who are locked in its grip, for instance. The grief isn't like that. Grief is, for me, like a holy fire. And just as love has much to teach us, so does this sacred energy of grief. And in that way, it deserves our honor, it deserves our respect, and we need to learn how to use it. So, Gary?
Yeah, thank you. How many in this room, I just love to put it on gallery for a minute, and just how many in this room are aware of the fact that you're a really great grief avoider? just because.
Can you say that again? I couldn't hear you, Larry.
Yeah. How many are aware that you're a really great grief avoider? All right, Grief Avoiders Anonymous am I, right? So I want to just say that there are many, many ways, but Hope, when she said that feeling love is important, but feeling grief is too, well, grief is the other side of love. How much we love is how much we grieve. And how can we avoid something that allows us to marinate, to soak in the love that we have and find ways to allow God and life and beauty to transmute it. So we'll talk a tiny bit about that, but mostly we want to just experience it together today. So there's like 20 things I've come up with on how we avoid it, right? And I'll just say, for me, when I first moved to Asheville and got here the day before the hurricane, I didn't realize I was fulfilling a tradition of a multi-generational tradition of trying to get a better life. Like my grandfather came from Ukraine to America, and it was failed through wild circumstances. So, and my brother, we've all looked for a better life, and then I couldn't land in Asheville. And it took me 5 months to realize I was in total grief, and I hadn't been expressing it in a way. So it's very tricky and very slippery. And I don't want to take on more time than I can, but just to be curious, like what Hope said, if I were avoiding grief right now, how might that look and how might that be looking? For me, I overwork. For me, I escape. I take a puff of something and go to a movie. I have all kinds of slippery ways. We all do, right? And for 5,000 years in the Bhagavad Gita, they said, what is the most remarkable thing in all the world? And the most remarkable thing in all the world is that each of us will die, but none of us ever thinks it will happen to us. And that includes the ones we lose. None of us ever thinks that. So I have lots of lists, and maybe I'll put them in the chat if you identify it. The great thing is to be curious of how we avoid it, because when we do, it's sort of like breathe and allow yourself to feel it. Give yourself the gift of that. And maybe we'll do a tiny bit if we have, just to put music underneath as we talk, to let ourselves feel it. But I'm going to stop there, Hope, and hand the baton back to you. Can't hear you, hon.
Sorry, got muted there. Yeah, I mean, it's natural to want to avoid it because it doesn't feel all that great, and it's not very convenient to our lives. And the thing that happens is that new grief tends to compound, bring to the surface the old griefs that have been stuck in there, haven't had a chance to be fully released. And so there's this sense of compounding grief. But counterintuitively, this is where grief can be the most useful, because it helps to flush out what has been sort of quietly tucked away through all those avoidance mechanisms that Gary was talking about. And sometimes this is grief from childhood. It's lifetime old. In this way, grief can be this incredible cleanser for the soul. Because when that grief gets stuck in there, it's actually energy, and it's capturing energy. And it's energy that could be used for something else, which we'll talk about in a minute. But Gary, you want to let the music play and talk a little bit about how music can help to lubricate?
Sorry, there we go. Sorry. Just going to put the music on very quietly, because this is a technique that I actually talked about in my TEDx talk in January. It's a modality that deserves to be practiced and experienced. You guys were at the Sedona retreat a while ago, where I played piano underneath the end of people's talks. Remember that, you guys? And suddenly pixie dust emerged into the air, and it was a different way. I'm looking at you, Mel. Yeah, I mean, we all know it was this magic in the air, and I was trying to be, the gentler I was under the words, the more we heard what was being said. You know what I mean? was extraordinary. So it's a technique many people don't know is very useful. And the music playing right underneath is Unspeakable Grace, We're Not Alone, from Graceful Passages. But certain music can actually allow us to soften into what our emotions are in the moment. So this particular melody that I created for Arun and Sunanda Gandhi from Graceful Passages has a remarkable quality to soften our willingness to receive grief. Just for a moment, just 10 seconds, because we don't have a lot of time. There's something about everything slowing us down, right? You can't remove the grief. Maybe you don't want me to talk at all. Is that how? Yes, okay.
What we've found is that if we turn into the grief, not away from it, it takes us on a journey. And I know that feels unpleasant because we prefer not to feel so deeply. But it's that moving through grief. You think of it as a river or even an earthquake, a mighty earthquake that shakes us to the core and loosens that old grief that needs releasing. And I know it can feel like overwhelming. Like we'll get lost in the grief and we'll never get out. Because there is a lot to mourn. There's beloved pets, there are significant humans, and even larger things. If we allow grief to be the great churner and releaser that it is, it frees up the energy for something else. And I think that cultures that are around the world that have grieving days, like the Day of the Dead, if we did that more regularly, it would sort of normalize this tending to releasing grief.
And listening becomes a form of collective prayer with our God as we understand it and with each other. And it allows us to have the antidote of slowing down in beauty. So what we're going to ask you, I'll let this end first, because you know how much I love endings. So we're going to play take you through a little journey that Hope's going to take you through with this music, ironically, that's called When Someone Dies. Didn't know that. We chose it. Hope, you ready for that?
No, we're going to do the practice first.
That's what I mean, right?
No, that's for the poem.
Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
I think it was the same music you just played.
No, that was different music.
Okay.
Yeah.
While you're pulling up that music, so this is about surrendering into grief, allowing it to hold us and basically mold us into a new form. This is, I talk about the cycle of suffering where we just kind of go around and around and around. That is one thing that we can get stuck in, and we've all been there. And maybe we're even there now, who knows? But if we can turn it into a spiral of freedom, that's what happens when we go on the journey of surrendering to grief and allowing that holy fire to move through us. And to remember that on the other end of it, the light at the end of the tunnel is that we are going to be reborn through it anew. And we will carry with us in that rebirth this deep appreciation for what truly matters and how thoroughly we loved, and for how tender our hearts really are all the time, even though they may not feel that way, and for how precious our lives are. So this gratitude and joy moves into the empty spaces left by the cleansing. And in that way, grief may actually be the greatest teacher of all. So let's close our eyes. And take a deep collective breath together. And just extend your breath down into the earth, connecting with that sacred being we all live on. And then extend your breath up and out of your crown, connecting with the great wisdom that's around us and above us at all times. And just feeling that alignment from above and below. And centering now in the heart center. And just peacefully sitting there in the heart. The tender heart. And just allow a being that you loved deeply to arrive in your consciousness. Don't place them there. Allow them to bubble up into your awareness. And here in this private, intimate space, let all the feelings emerge, including regret, if it is there, let it come to the surface now. And let's invite forgiveness. Forgiveness on all levels for each other. For whatever imperfections existed there in that relationship, if any. allow the feelings to flow. And then move into those qualities that that person exhibited in life. That being, what joys that being brought you. What gifts, what laughter, what tenderness, what love. And just bask in those memories. And there may be one or more qualities that you want to carry with you, that you want to add to your experience and the unfolding of your personality. In honoring of that being. Take them forward with you. And you may decide as a final step to take an action that consciously recognizes this person's influence on your life. It could be a ceremony, could be simply a prayer. It could be an act of kindness. But it's a way to carry forward that beautiful soul's effect on you.
thank you for that gorgeous melding. I don't think I've ever heard since Ram Dass a better melding to that music, and it's a beautiful way to use this music for that purpose. Thank you for that. First time we ever did that with SBs, and it's very effective. And because this thing has been running on its own timing, do we want to go to dyads, or do we just want to end with the poem? Or maybe it'd be good for the dyads so people can ground it in their own experience. What do you think? Because I know we have to end very soon.
Depends on how much time we have.
Yeah, so a little guidance from Clint or the team.
Yeah, you have 8 minutes until the end of the call, but then after that, people go into breakout rooms anyway.
Oh, good. Okay.
So
All right.
you may want to do the poem, and then we just.
Yeah, it's funny. I was thinking the poem, and I would love to see that song again. Just, but that that'll be up to you, because you have a sense of the timing. I just have to say that the sweetness of this community is. I haven't been here for a while, and you guys, what you guys have curated here is so special. I can feel it in the field. This is a very beautiful collective creation you guys have gotten that I feel honored to be a part of. I love you guys. So I'll put the music on as we read this poem, because one of the things we do in our workshops is have you all learn how to cultivate the power of presence. And playing with music this way is you're in the hands of a master with Hope. So we'll go ahead and play this music for you, Hope, and proceed with our plan. Here we go. Where is it? Oh, here. Sorry about that delay. Here we go.
When ending comes, look into its eyes. Until your tears make a Monet's garden of the landscape, blurring hard cliff edge you will step beyond into emptiness. When ending comes, be alone with sorrow. Even if she refuses to speak to you, let the silence become clay on a wound that draws out your own hidden, essential words.
Basically, which horse do you have?
When ending comes, greet it like a guest that will destroy the house, but leave behind a golden cup you will not know how to drink from. When ending comes, cradle it in your arms like an egg. Warm it with your body so that someday, when your back curves around it with grief, the bared bones of your shoulders will breathe out wings.
Thank you, Clint, for the privilege of being invited to share what we love. And I just want to make a comment that we're very excited. We got accepted by Kripalu in April of 2027. And we're going to be offering the workshop Graceful Passages in a new name. And this is the first public moment we're sharing it. And how perfect. With Ancient Secrets, we'd be the first public environment. What we decided to do was call it not Graceful Passages from Grief to Gratitude. We really wanted to call it with how people feel after the end of it. And I know Susan and Joseph, you know what we're talking about. It's called Love Your Life, Awakening to the Beauty of Being Alive. A workshop about converting grief to gratitude. You know, that's basically, but I'm excited about our new title, and we'll be offering it, looking for public places around the world to offer that workshop as a weekend format, which we're going to be doing, we think, in San Miguel de Allende, either in late January or hopefully the second weekend of February. So be sure you find out more about us, and I'll put down the email to sign up for, the website to become a member or whatever you like. Clint, Hope?
That's so beautiful, and I love that title.
Do you?
And I'm so glad that you came on the call. Hope, I love you. Gary, I love you. And I know everyone who's joined, I've seen in your faces, wow, what a special thing to be alive. The people we have yet to meet, the songs we have yet to write, all the ways in which love can live on through us. The love remains. Katie, right at the beginning of the call, I forgot to do announcements, and I didn't know if there was a plant of the week. Is there any announcements? I know we have another day of silence coming up, which I'm excited about. I think, Cornelia, is that August 22nd?
Yeah, August 22nd.
Right
and
before
we'll have a preparatory call before that.
Yeah, right before we do a 30-day delicious detox for anyone that wants to just love yourself so you can love others more. I went to a wedding of a friend, and their wedding vow was so simple. To each other, this is Brandy and Damien, they spoke, I promise to always love myself so I can love you more and we can have more fun. That was their wedding vow. And so why not promise to love ourselves so we can love you more and we can have even more fun? Gary, does that sound like I want to do that with you my whole life?
Well, that's beautiful, Clint. I forgot we had prepared a free gift for everybody, a 4-week course that they could take on themselves. And I'll find the link if you guys are interested and put it in the chat. But
please
that's
put
a
that
gift,
in the chat.
and please partake of it because we created it and made it be for exactly these kinds of circumstances.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for all the gifts, and thank you for all you're doing, Hope, for the Bridge program as well. So we're going to go into breakout rooms soon. Katie, is there any other announcements? I wanted to make sure that and I wanted to thank Lisa Lowe for sharing so powerfully on last call, and Joseph Eggman and Cornelia. Wow, helping us move through grief in those ways. Cornelia, I want you to share more. Lisa, I know there's been requests for you to share more. Steve, also more people want to hear more from you. Next week, we have Luke sharing really powerfully. I'm excited for next Sunday's call. But Katie, any other announcements that we should make sure we share right now that we haven't shared?
I don't think there's anything really pressing, just that the Mind, Body, and Soul Liberation 7-day is going to be postponed. We will let you know when that's going to happen. And here's an announcement. Gary, welcome back. Hope you and Gary are always welcome and you're always part of this community. So, yeah. And thank you, thank you, thank you.
Luke, you want to give a quick teaser for next Sunday?
Wow, you just read my mind. That's so great. So next week, the theme is manifesting your reality. What's it about? How do you do it? How do you create it in your life? I'll be showing a beautiful, visually stunning video slideshow that addresses that. We're going to be doing some practices together that helps us to manifest what we want in our life. So that's happening next week on the call. Thank you.
Beautiful. And then Steve, any chance you could come back and share more with us on future calls as well?
Yes, we are with you. We've found that as our world expands within the love, we both lost someone within the last 2 weeks that Corinne grew up with, her cousin, and she just crossed over. And my friend Sadhu, a friend of 55 years, crossed over, and we're about to embark on a kind of an interesting journey we would love to share, because through my daughter, Alana Sweetwater, I've got a meeting with Sadhu on the other side on Monday.
Wow.
So literally, we are thinking about, for me, the greatest adventures are this level of heart connection and parallel dimensions. And every time I move out into the universe, experiencing unseen, unconditional love is just so obvious. And so how do we connect from grief to start, instead of talking about those people, to also start talking to them? And so
that sounds like a good natural follow-up. Can we do a Sunday call on that with you?
Anytime.
Okay, let's plan on that.
Okay.
And sending a lot of love, Beverly. I know you have a dog who's transitioning now. In my video, I included so many pictures of the animals. You saw Milo in there. You saw Osi, who's Carol's dog, who passed. I didn't have a chance to put in the monkeys, but I put in like a lot of the animals because they're also beings who've touched our lives with so much love. And so sending so much love to you, Beverly. I know we're going to go into a breakout room right now, and I love that concept of, I love how God is manifest in you. Maybe love taught you something on today's call.
Hey,
in
Craig,
remembering
before you give the prompt, because I want the prompt to go
Gary.
right to your breakout. Yeah. So just one moment of sending love to my brother Steve. He's just after 2 years of constant cancer, he's been like in the recovery of holy shit, now what? And I just want us all to just send 15 seconds of love to Steve as he's trying to undetach from being a cancer patient for 2 years. And now what, right? So just let him know that he's surrounded by love and care by all of us.
Yeah, definitely. I was just with Steve, with Joey, and Steve shared things with me about how, I don't know, it inspired me about how we should always let the inspiration of love, we should follow that. Even if we think someone else is going to do it, if they don't do it, it came to us for a reason. If any prompting came to you on this call, you should reach out to someone you love, or talk to someone, or write a poem. Like, that came to you for a reason. And Steve, you taught me this. So let's send some love to Steve and to anyone else. We have a tradition at the end of the calls to say, I love you and with you. We're going to do that in a second. And then we're going to go into breakout rooms. You could do something as simple as what love taught you on today's call, or what new thing is alive in you that you know is your role to bring onto this planet. So first of all, let's put our hands together. I'm holding my phone, so I can't quite do it. You can unmute yourself. Just say, I love you and I'm with you.
I love you
and I am with you.
I'm with you.
Love you and I'm with you.
And I am with you.
I love you and I'm with you.
And I'm with you.
Love you
And I'm with you.
I'm with you and I'm with you.
And I'm with you. The recording has stopped.
Love you, Steve, and I am with you.
Love you and I am with you.